What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fish Aquatics. Today I'm just going to be talking about a couple updates for the channel and plans for the future. So one of the first things I want to talk about, you guys obviously probably saw the video of the 150-gallon tank bursting and getting water all over the place. Had to drain the tank out, find emergency homes for the fish. I could have put the wild fish back where I caught them, but I don't want to because these fish seem like they are very well behaved and they get along great. The colors are really nice. So what I ended up doing is I moved the goldfish out of the 75 and put them in the 125. You can see the blue right here, so they're out there. And I moved the pumpkin seeds up to that tank, and then the minnows I have them back in a 5.5-gallon quarantine. I'm doing water changes on that pretty religiously to keep the ammonia levels down. But I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing with the 150 right now. I'd love to reseal this thing and get it going again. I'm trying to figure out if I want to Euro brace it or if I want to set up some other style of bracing for it before I reseal it. Either that or I'm just going to reseal it and do a 150-gallon paludarium where I only fill it up halfway, 75 gallons of water. That way there's not as much stress on it, and then just do it that way. That way it's kind of like, and I would keep it the native tank, right? But I would just have it so it's like the edge of a lake, and maybe put some like short reeds or something on it, and it would look pretty cool. So I'm debating on doing something like that, or I'll just leave it completely empty. All I would have to do is take everything out, put everything back into the 125 that I was going to put in here in replace of it, and just set up a 125-gallon native tank and do that. And then this tank, in place of the 125, would be used as a bearded dragon tank for my wife, so she could have like 6 or 8 bearded dragons. But I'd really rather set it back up as an aquarium. So we're still kind of in the dark on that of what we're going to do, but those are kind of the ideas we've been tossing around. But my floor is dry. There's no more water. It doesn't look like there's really any damage. The floor, stand, and wall all look fine. So that's a bonus. It could have been way worse than what it did come out to be. So somebody's looking out for me, and I'm happy about that. So one of the other updates that I want to do right now is the channel hit 600 subscribers yesterday. So I want to personally thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing and watching my videos and leaving me comments and letting me engage you guys in conversation and help you guys out, and sometimes you guys teach me stuff, and it's a give-take relationship, you guys and me. So I really do appreciate every single one of you that has subscribed. I would personally reach out to each one of you and thank you, but YouTube does not give me the ability to do that. So just in general, thank you guys for everything you've given me so far. Even though it's just the little click of a subscribe button, it shows me that you guys are interested in what I do, and it makes me want to keep creating content for you guys. So thank you. So for the future of the channel, next goal that I'm really looking forward to is 1,000 subscribers. And the reason I'm looking forward to that is that's because that's when YouTube will allow me to monetize my channel. So I'd have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 rolling watch hours in a year, which right now we're on track for that, so I'm not too worried about it. But this channel's never really been about the money. I could really care less if I get monetized or not, but if I do have the option to make money off of the channel, I would rather make money off of making the videos to improve the lives of the fish. So generally, as an example, like right now there's red devils in a 55. I know that is bare minimum for a red devil. So if I could take these two tanks and upgrade them to 75s and modify the stand to accommodate 275s, I would love to take the money from the channel, anything I make, put it back into tanks for these guys and rebuilding that stand and give them better lives. Same thing with all the rest of my fish, like lots of live plants to improve the water quality, and a lot more products to test and try out. Maybe even get a par meter and start testing some of these DIY lights, like the not necessarily DIY, but the shop lights and under cabinet lights, to actually see how much par they're giving out compared to actual high quality aquarium lighting. But things like that. So like I said, any money I make off the channel is just going back for the benefit of the fish. It's not going to benefit me at all, except for I get to experience it, but you guys get to live vicariously through me in my hobby. So I think the only other thing that I wanted to really talk about was a bunch of people have reached out to me about something, and I never really considered it because this channel's never been about the money, and that is merch. So a lot of YouTube channels nowadays are very merch driven because the way the YouTube guidelines are. So like even if I hit 1,000 subs and start monetizing, I'm not gonna make a lot of money off of that. I'd make like $5 or $10 off of a video with 1,000 views. Like it's nothing like most people think it is. So a lot of YouTubers have switched to driving merch off of their channel for their main income from their YouTube channel, and that's never something that I really wanted to do. Never really interested me that much, because like I said, it's never been about the money. So but a bunch of people have reached out asking me when I'm going to start putting merch out because they would love to have something from Traffish Aquatics, and I did look into it, and the first piece of material that I've made for the Traffish Aquatics YouTube channel is this hoodie that I'm wearing. So it's the Traffish Aquatics. It's got the little fish tank on there with the goldfish, some plants, the sand substrate, the rock, and then on the back, I don't know if we can see it here, but it's got the subscribe on YouTube with the goldfish. But this hoodie, full disclosure, cost me $55. So it's very expensive, and that's not something that I want to be like, hey, you like my channel, go buy this $50 hoodie or this $35 t-shirt, because even at that price point, I don't make any money off of it. So what I want to try to do is set up a merch store to where either I make no money off of it, that way if you guys want to buy something that has my logo on it or anything like that, you can feel free, go ahead, buy it, wear it. I do get the advertisement off of it from you guys wearing it, but I wouldn't make any money, and I really don't care because it's never been about the money. And then the one website I was looking at, if I did set something up where I could sell this on either a hoodie or a shirt or a coffee mug or a pillow or something like that, the minimum royalty that I'm allowed to put is 5%. So whatever the total cost of the hoodie or shirt or whatever is, I make 5%. So 5% off a $50 hoodie is like $2.50 or something like that. So yeah, so that's about it. Oh, I do have one other thing. For my birthday, my wife went out and got me a Oranda. So I want to show you guys that real quick of me releasing him into the 125, which the 125 definitely needs to be gone over. It has rampant blackbeard, so I definitely have to take care of that. So yeah, let's go ahead and check that out real quick. So excuse the blackbeard algae because it's running rampant in this tank. But this one right here is the one that we just got, and it's comparable to the size of the ones that I've been growing out, except for this guy. But then my hyphen plico. Really gotta clean this tank, but I think he's gonna enjoy living in here. Definitely gotta clean this tank.
You should have liked what you got. I got you last year. I know Jessica got you last year.
Alright guys, so that's pretty much all the updates for the channel for right now. Really looking forward to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark, and I'm really glad you guys were able to join me along the way. And I would also like to thank everybody for the condolences on the 150-gallon tank exploding. And you know, it really helped in the time of taking this down, because I was really upset about having to dismantle literally a month's worth of work dedicated to this tank that was up for a couple weeks and then had to get taken down. So that hit me a little hard, but to all you guys that reached out and with your condolences for it, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's it for the update. So thank you guys for watching Traffish Aquatics, and I will see you guys in the next video.